Welcome to my crazy kitchen for just a minute. I just wanted to show you guys, this is the, whoa, no! Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. So this is the makings of the pulled pork chili. It's got jalapenos, yellow peppers, green peppers, onions, garlic, and oh no! Again, some mistakes were made. And a pork loin. So that has been cooking since about 10 a.m. this morning, and it is about 4 o'clock now. So I'm just gonna let that keep going. While that is cooking, I am going to get started on my brother-in-law's vegetarian chili. So I have never made vegetarian chili before, but by golly, I can do anything I put my mind to. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Warm up my pan, drizzle a little olive oil. And I'm gonna try to do this as in real time as I possibly can. So let's see how this goes. I've got here fire roasted diced tomatoes. I usually use that, or I do chili ready diced tomatoes, but if I'm making a large batch of chili, I do one of each. And then I always do the diced tomatoes with green chilies, give it a little bit of heat. And then the spices I will use are ground cumin, chili powder, garlic powder. I like a little bit of the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. And I will use some of this Perfect Pinch Mexican. It's basically just got the cumin, a little bit of paprika, garlic powder, stuff like that. But I just like to add a little bit of it. And of course, salt. But here we have half of a small onion, about a quarter of a green pepper, a yellow pepper, and half of a jalapeno pepper. And we're just going to throw all of that right in.
Remember this necklace?
No, lemon.
Grammy got me this necklace, remember?
Yes, I do remember that.
What do you have there?
All of the veggies going in for Uncle Jared's chili.
And coffee?
No, not coffee. So we're going to go ahead and stir this, and then as the veggies are starting to sweat down, I usually have a salt bowl. I don't use a salt shaker often. So this is going to look like a ridiculous amount, but usually I pinch it. So as these veggies are sweating down, I let them cook maybe 2 to 3 minutes. They're starting to get fragrant. You can use fresh garlic in here. I choose not to, just because honestly I forgot to buy it at the store. But sometimes I don't usually put it in chili. I usually save that for more of my Italian meals. Everything gets too soft or your pan gets too hot like I just did, or you will burn your onions. Next you throw in your tomatoes. So I'm going to throw in the whole can of the fire roasted and about half the can of the diced with green chilies, just because I don't want to overdo it until I see what's really going on here. Then we're going to go ahead and add our can of rinsed, our rinsed can of black beans. I'm going to go ahead and add that other half of tomatoes. That looks more like it to me. So now we're going to add our spices and then we're going to let it cook down. So I'm going to go ahead and add, I don't measure anything. So I'm going to say about a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of Creole seasoning, I'm going to say 2 teaspoons of chili powder. Teaspoon of cumin. And then I'm just going to do maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of that Mexican seasoning. You can also add cayenne, chipotle, peppers, whatever you know your palate enjoys. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook down for about an hour, hour and a half. Just let it simmer and then I'll let you see it when it's done. Alright, just real quick, I want to show you my end product here of the vegetarian chili. It's been cooking down for about an hour and a half. Ooh, steam! Looks pretty delicious. I can't wait to have Jared try it. I'm sure he's going to love it. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.